What's up, guys? It's Jimbo here. We have our first of the World of Warcraft Dragonflight videos. Now, today we're going to be talking about our pre-level 70 and reaching level 70 leveling experience and how the launch of the expansion went for us overall. Now, my name is Jimbo, and I do some YouTube content here and there. I do most of my content over on Twitch at twitch.tv/itsyojimbo. And currently we are playing World of Warcraft on the stream. Now, I've really enjoyed this expansion. I've played through quite a few of them, and I have to say that Dragonflight is my favorite in a long time in terms of leveling your character. Now, I play a monk on Horde, and unfortunately for me, I played on Illidan. So my first 2 days of the launch were not as great as many other people's. I actually just wasn't able to play. In the first day of launch, from 6 p.m. till 11 p.m., I only was able to play maybe 5 minutes. I never made it off the beach. I killed maybe 1 or 2 mobs, and then I got server disconnects. That was very unfortunate. Since then, absolutely zero problems. I've leveled my character up to level 70, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Going through the zones was enjoyable. Everything looked very good. There was no zones that I didn't really enjoy, which is odd. Normally I find, out of the 5 zones, 2 or 3 maybe that aren't quite as enjoyable, with 2 that I really do like. But these 2, or this expansion rather, I think I enjoyed every zone pretty equally. Everyone was filled with life, it felt like, which is something that I think the expansions recently, they haven't really been able to capture as well as they have in this, and maybe going back to the high fantasy is what did that for me. I'm not sure. But I enjoyed the leveling process. I feel like it hit 70 pretty quickly, considering I couldn't play in the beginning, and it felt very good to do. It was very smooth, and the dragon flying I feel like is a great addition to the leveling experience. Now, where do they go from here? I'm not sure. You can't take dragon flying away. I mean, not without everybody getting out their torches and pitchforks and storming to the headquarters, of course, but I do hope that they find a way to keep dragon flying in, but also not just make it feel repetitive. Something to keep it feeling fresh with expansions going forward, and giving us an enjoyable way to level our characters. Now, the quests themselves, I didn't feel like they were a burden, right? So I went through and I did all of the main story quests. I even picked up a couple of side quests that felt like they wouldn't be, too off the beaten path. And I didn't mind doing any of them. I didn't feel like it was incredibly repetitive. I didn't feel like they were a burden of any sort. Overall, they were all just very enjoyable to do. And maybe I was lucky, but I was able to keep war mode on the whole time, and I didn't run into anybody being that guy and camping any of the main story quests, with a group of PvPers. So that was also very nice. I did get some fun world PvP in, the fair type of world PvP. You find somebody of the opposite faction out in the world, and you guys have a fight, and then you guys, buy a beer and go your separate ways. Go back to questing, the good stuff. Overall, I think it was a very enjoyable experience. I have contemplated switching off of the Illidan server because of the server problems, with it being one of the most populated servers in the game. I do feel like that leads to the server issues being much more apparent than they would be if I was on another server. And with the servers and the way we're all meshed together now, it doesn't seem as important to be on a extremely populated server as it has in the past. So that's something that's at the forethought of my mind currently. These are just my general thoughts, and I think a lot of people are enjoying the Dragonflight experience. I think that this is a clear indication of Blizzard innovating in a different way than they have previously, right? stepping into the new era of World of Warcraft, as a lot of people, um, have called it. Even Blizzard themselves have called it, and I like it. You know, this is the honeymoon phase. Of course, everybody has a enjoyable time in the first couple of weeks. What comes in the following patches is going to be what really dictates how good this expansion is. But as long as there's more of what we have now, I think that it's going to be a great time the whole way through. I'm really excited now that I've hit 70 and can formulate an opinion on the content. I'm excited to get into Mythic Plus dungeons, and looking forward to the raids coming here soon and getting into some rated PvP. And there'll be more videos to come on all of those once we get there. That's all. I just want to give my quick thoughts on the leveling process so far. If you're having fun with Dragonflight, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't mind, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for future videos. I'm going to be coming out with quite a few rapid fire ones here. And if you want to have updates on them, make sure you have your notifications on. I appreciate everybody for taking the time to check this out. And I'll see you guys later. Adios, muchachos.